All right, guys, so we're here. We have another detail right here for you guys. It's going to be a full interior and just a regular basic wash on the exterior that we're just going to kind of throw in. But here's the vehicle right here. So what he really wanted is first. All right, so as I was saying, he wants us to focus in between the seats. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get in between the seats, get all this sticky stuff. You know, the car's in good shape, but he wants it steam cleaned, he wants it shampooed. So that's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna go ahead and, you can see it's in need of some love, so go ahead and get a basic wash on it, make it look really nice, just to complete the service here. And we're not gonna clay or anything, so we'll still put some kind of gloss on it to make it look better. But you can see the vehicle looks good. He just got it and he wants it. He just wants to take care of it, put a conditioner on it. So that's what we'll do. Get it going. Alright guys, so as you can see, we want to get as detailed as possible. We want to hit all the nooks and crevices, all the little corners and edges, and just trying to get everything as best as we can, because this is what it is. It's a detail, right? It's not just a wipe down or anything like that. So you can see I'm trying to get as best as I can in between the seats with that steamer, man. That steamer comes in clutch every time. If you're not using a steamer and you are a professional detailer, my advice to you is get one as soon as possible. One with enough PSI to really break down all that grime, all that body sweat, and all that nasty stuff that they pay us to get out, right? So in this case, you know, scrubs and everything else is going to be good. But if you just want to take it to the next level, you have to get yourself one of these steamers. And I mean, any type of steamer. I started with the Harbor Freight steamer, then I bumped up to this one. I'm loving this one. There's cheap ones, there's expensive ones. Get whichever one fits your budget and get it going. But man, there it is. We're just cleaning everything. We're getting into it. So I'll jump back in right now. Just watch exactly how we're doing it. If you're here to learn, then I hope you're learning something. In between the seats, under the seats, a lot of neighbor activity, as you can see. Every time that we're out here detailing, a lot of neighbor activity. But look at how we use the steamer, where we use it, where we don't use it, and just kind of get an idea and a feel for it. So let's keep watching. we got all the pretty much the seats, the steering wheel, the center console, everything. And you know, one question that people have asked me when I'm detailing and they're watching me use the steamer is it safe on the electronics? And my answer is yes and no. It depends on how close you're getting, how long you're using it on there, you know, holding it steady, you know, just keep constant movement with it. You'll be okay. Don't be so close. Of course, right? Common sense with everything, guys. But yes, it is safe if you know how to use it. So that's my answer to that. But if you don't, just get some practice in. Do it with your own vehicles. Make sure you're not even damaging your own vehicles. But yeah, that I just wanted to cover that real quick. And you can see we moved on to the shampooing process here. We pre-spray, and we're using our Flex products with the pre-spray. I think that's the citrus. I think that's what it is, right? The spray that we use, you know. And so then we pre-spray everything. That's what it is, a pre-spray. We pre-spray everything, and we come in with the brush, and we just want to agitate, you know, get it going. I have the green scrub right there on the gun. This one is a lot more dense, guys, than the white one. This is more for the rugs and the carpets inside the car. I wouldn't use this on the seats. I would use a white one, you know, the softer brush for the seats. And yeah, that's just how we go about it. So different brushes for different things, different uses. You know, a little bit of steam just kind of helps break it up. Even though we do have a hot water extractor, this is just an extra little step to get it nice and clean. You know, just kind of help the process out just a little bit. Do you have to do this? It all depends on how you detail. But this mighty 8070 does have the heater, the heating pump, so the heating element to it. So and you know, if you use one without the heater, you can still get the job done. But the heat just kind of makes it a little bit better, right? It's like when you take a shower. You take a shower with cold water. I mean, you still come out clean, right? If you scrub yourself right? But it's just something about that warm water, that hot water. You just feel like a little bit cleaner, I want to say. Maybe that was a bad example, but anyway, it's there. But you know, we this is the machine we have. This is the machine we chose, and it seems to work. Along with the products, you have to know the products that you're using. You have to know how to use them, how to dilute them. You know, make sure you're not using so much. Make sure you're not using a product that's foaming. You know, when I first started, I was using products that were foaming a lot, and you know, I would have to constantly be checking the machine because you don't want to ruin it with the foam. Stuff like that. But these products, I don't see them foam too much, but the cleaning power in them and the ability that they have to clean is where it's at, guys. So foam doesn't actually equal better results, because these Flex products are, you know, they're really good products. I want to say they're up there with a lot of, you know, the top of the line products. And so here we go. We're gonna set our table up so that we can do the mats, and we'll keep on going, guys. We'll get it going. So as we got Junior over here getting the mats for the final car, we had this one scheduled for 12:30, 12:52. So what we did is we did the exterior wash right now, and we threw on some bead maker. But I'm gonna be doing this one. we're gonna go ahead and vacuum it. This is just a maintenance client. You can see she uses it for work. I think this one's been on the channel before. But we just do a maintenance wash. We make sure we get all this stuff. All this stuff will come out, and it pretty much looks like that. So we'll do a maintenance wash on this one. We'll just get it back to looking good. We'll make sure we blow out all these things right here. Make sure we get all this stuff out of here. So just a vacuum and a wipe down. Take all this stuff out and just get this one looking nice. And then we still need to do the exterior wash on this one. It's a basic wash, but what we're doing right now is I'm just letting it dry. So I pretty much want this to dry. Where is it? So it's a little wet. So I want it to dry as best as it can get. And yeah, pretty much just condition it inside and get this wash. So that's about it. Yeah, it's a little wet still. Well, it's a lot wet, honestly. If I'm being honest, I'm gonna take this paper out. So that's what we're trying to do right now. So get this started, and then bring you guys in for the final on this one, and we'll see how they both look. Guys, so here we go, moving on with the wash now. Just kind of inspecting the paint right here, me and Junior, so trying to see what's going on. And we just see it needs a clay, and that's what we were kind of determining, like, what does it need at this point. See, I didn't know what it was going to need until we started, you know, doing this process, doing the wash. But in this case, he only wanted the interior done, full interior, and just the basic, he said the most basic wash on the exterior, because he's supposed to be bringing this vehicle back to us. so that we can do a whole one-step polish. And there's my wifey right there, trying to see what we're gonna make for dinner. So so we looked at the paint. We said, okay, so now we at least know what it needs. That way I can charge him or quote him properly when it comes to giving them the quote on what it's gonna need. So that's why I do, you know, like doing these washes, these basic washes, even in the beginning, especially if they just paid for a full interior cleaning. This way I can kind of see what the vehicle needs. So as you can see, we're still taking the necessary steps. We're treating it like every other car. We're using the towel method, you know, not the double bucket method. But this towel, I don't know if you've been looking at me, but every time I get to a certain area, especially when I get to the bottom, I switch the towel to a clean side. Right, the towel has 8 sides, and as you can see, I'm just coming around double checking on Junior's work. I feel like I, you know, give it a little bit more elbow grease than him, but he's getting better. He's doing a lot better. And here I go. I bring it in, and just to pretty much show you, and I did speed it up. I didn't want this video to go any longer than what it did. But yeah, I mean, you can't really see right there unless you're like on a bigger screen than just the phone. You'll probably be able to see all the stuff that's embedded. It definitely needs the clay. It definitely needs to be polished. This car is a really nice car. He just got it. He's working on it. He's gonna get the rim that's I guess he crashed it. That's how he bought it, but it's a dented rim, and he already ordered it, he said. So yeah, that's just what we're doing, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw some bead maker on it just to kind of gloss it up. That was the bead maker there, you know. So as soon as Junior's done, we're gonna go ahead and grab the clean drying towels, and there you go. That's how we do this, and it's this easy, guys, if you're using bead maker. See, I just spray the whole car. On this day, it's not a hot day. You guys know it's colder outside, so you can actually do this. You can spray the whole car down, and you know, just dry it. Just exactly what we're doing. You're watching us. So don't be scared. I mean, get to know your products, get to know when you can do it. And if for any reason you do try it and it's too sunny, all you have to do is get a wet towel, honestly. Just grab a damp towel, go over the car again, and then dry it with the dry towel. And that just goes away, especially if it's streaking or something like that. So it's not the end of the world. Get to know the products. But I'm going to let you watch a little bit more, and then I'll come back in right now. So sorry, I know I said I was going to let you see some more, but I looked at what we were doing here, and what I'm doing is I'm using that new Capri gun, air gun that I just purchased. I did a review on it. If you haven't checked that out, go back on my channel. It was a few weeks ago, maybe even a month ago or so, but this is that Capri gun. And what I like it is this little tip. See how he's getting in there? You can't really see again because I sped it up a little bit. But you can get really close to the rims or the paint or anything because it has a soft tip. This Capri tool right here has a soft tip, so you can get really close to the windows, to the paint. And you don't want to press it against it, so don't hear me wrong. But you can get closer than anything else, and anything that has a metal tip or a plastic tip because of that little rubber tip that it has. So if you haven't checked these out, check them out on my channel. They're called, I think the caption is Capri Tools, Air Tools, or check out my new Air Tools or something like that. But you'll see them, you'll see both of them that I bought. And yeah, go ahead and check them out. So right here, what I'm doing is I'm just putting the conditioner on the seats. You know, I like using that Chemical Guys conditioner. I'm looking at some others. I'm still kind of trying to see which one I'm going to get and start using, because whenever I do purchase something, I want to make sure that that's what I'm going to be using, you know, constantly. I do like having different products, but for the most part, my go-to right now is this Chemical Guys one. I love what it does, the protection that it adds. It's not greasy. It's a good product. I'm looking at some leather vinyl protection cleaners or conditioners out there. So if you do see them, you'll see them right here on my channel. But I did want to say, guys, that I apologize in advance if you made it this far. I did not get the end result because this camera, as you'll see right now, it's going to die. And I thought it got the full shot. Then I completely forgot to just come back with either my phone or with something else with the GoPro. So again, I apologize, guys, but thank you guys for supporting the channel. We're over 100 subscribers. I'm so pumped up for that. Never in a million years would I think that that was even possible, of me starting this little channel out here in Cali and Pedro. So thank you guys so much for those of you that are supporting the channel, that are subscribing, watching, commenting, you know, showing me love. Man, that's awesome, man. You guys bring joy to my heart. Thank you guys so much. Merry Christmas, guys. God bless you guys. And we'll see you guys on the next one, okay? Keep detailing, keep grinding, and be blessed, guys. All right? Talk to you guys soon. Have a good one.